Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Gamezillong Book Corner, where we take a look at fine pieces of kaiju literature. And today, we shall be taking a look at Boom Studios' Saban's Power Rangers Soul of the Dragon. Tommy's giving Kat a ride to work, and Tommy's back starts to hurt, and Kat asks him, "You need to go to the doctor and see if they can fix it." Tommy agrees, and then Tommy asks Kat if she's talked to their son JJ, and she says, "Yeah, a couple weeks back." And then Tommy goes, "He hasn't really talked to me lately. He needs to go to the doctor." So he drops Kat off and he goes to the doctor. At the doctor's office, you see Tommy with his shirt off, and you see a cybernetic attachment to his back, so it helps him move. To find out, the cybernetic was damaged when Tommy was fighting a monster. In the same battle with the monster that damaged Tommy's back, it also damaged Tommy's Master Morpher, so now he is only limited one morph with each costume. Tommy calls JJ to see what he's up to. JJ tells Tommy that he's going to be heading out to see a band down at the club. Then JJ goes to this alley and sees some sketchy situations, and he gets himself into a brawl. He holds his own until the wall blows. Tommy is out grocery shopping. As he's about to leave the parking lot, a young woman enters his vehicle, and she says her name's Irene, and she is a friend of JJ's, that they work together at SPD. And she tells Tommy that JJ may be in trouble, and Tommy calls Kat to ask the last time she spoke to JJ. And she says, a couple weeks ago. Irene and Tommy are out looking for clues or whereabouts of possibly where JJ may be. So Tommy ends up entering a very bad bar with very evil, mean aliens in it. So he sits down at the bar and he orders a soda and asks the bartender for any information on any of these aliens. The bartender simply tells Tommy that he can't really give out too much information about the aliens. So Tommy ends up giving him $20 to see if that will loosen his lips. But he ends up getting into an altercation with a bunch of the aliens, where he is beaten down to the point of the alien thinks he may be dead, but he ends up morphing into the Black Dino Thunder Ranger and defeating them all. Irene enters the bar and notices that Tommy has morphed into the Dino Thunder Ranger. So they escape and see what they can do next. But in the time of them trying to flee, Tommy's Dino Thunder Ranger form ends up shutting down and actually kind of hurting him with the demorph. Irene and Tommy find JJ in an alley, kind of doing somewhat of a drug deal, but there's no drugs involved. It's Ranger powers. So JJ ends up cracking a crystal and turning into a Green Ranger of some sort. And Tommy and Irene are watching this happen. As they are about to go down, an alien confronts them, ends up pointing their gun at them, threatening to kill them. And then Tommy switches into turbo, beats them, and goes down and tries to confront JJ. JJ starts fighting Tommy, and JJ gets the upper hand and flees. Boom Studios even got Jason David Frank to come in and put his piece on how this comic should end. And what would actually Tommy do in this situation? So he puts his two pieces in and makes a pretty good comic. Alright guys, I'm going to end here. You guys really need to read this comic to find out how good it actually is. Guys, this is a very, very good read. I highly recommend if you are a Power Rangers fan or a fan of Jason David Frank in general or Tommy Oliver in general. I recommend you guys give it a read. It is 10 out of 10 from their like standalone little comics. I recommend it. So, till next time, ladies and gentlemen, I have been Tank, signing off. Have a wonderful day. Cheers.